things that I've seen that same thing happen. I'm not trying to talk you out of fast growth. I'm not trying to talk you out of getting rich expeditiously, by all means. But I think probably the wisest prayer we could ever pray is, God, give me the right amount for the right season in my life. Man, one of the wisdom I got from an early mentor was don't try to eat for lunch what God intended for your dinner. Be really wise about the season that you're in. Like, dinner's at dinner time. Grateful for lunch today. And this is kind of just an interesting perspective. I took it here. Let me know if you got value out of this. A man's heart, a woman's heart can be tested when they get a measure of fame. We want to build a company and a community and a group of leaders that have a radical level of fame. We don't think, this is what you also see. I don't know if you met religious people before. Maybe you've been exposed to different churches and backgrounds of Christians. They go to the opposite side. Like, fame is evil, money's evil. That's not true. Not at all. Fame's important. Influence is important, and money is important. We believe it should be used for good. So we want to build the building blocks of character. And sometimes that takes you being faithful, posting videos and using your season in obscurity for the lessons you're learning there, using your season in obscurity for the character that it's building, using your season of obscurity and not quitting then so that you have the character for the heights that God wants to take you to. I think that most people, I know God has woven greatness into your DNA, but you don't want to jump ahead of the process that he's working in you, because you're like me, you're jacked up. You're like Tony, you're really messed up. Tony's real. I mean, you're like Heather. No, like, we got issues. There's something about working through the process that it goes through the grit, the hard work, the late nights, the putting in the, we think about it's like trust fund babies. No disrespect if you are one, but it's a hard thing to happen when you just get a trust fund and you didn't work for it and put in the blood, sweat, and the tears. It doesn't build the same thing in you. That's why us elder millennials who are digital immigrants, like, come from such a different place. Because parents, you're like, what's my kids freaking, they're just swiping around on this tablet. Like, what the heck? They don't even know what it's like. The internet goes out for a second. The internet is down for 5 minutes in your house and chaos breaks out. The kids are like, why does God hate us? Is there any hope for the future? There's no freaking internet. What are we going to do with our lives? What are we going to do? There's no hope. There's no, like, is this the end of the world? Netflix isn't playing. Your computer starts to update, or for some reason, like, Netflix is loading slow on a Friday night in your neighborhood. And you look at your spouse and you're just like, why is our misfortune just at excessive levels? Are we cursed? What did I do to deserve Hulu not loading instantly? I'm trying to download a file. Why won't? I'm speaking some serious truth right now, though, right? There's something about the character and the journey. And just so you know, for those that are wanting to be a part of our movement, and by the way, like, you're just welcome to be a part of this family. Like, you don't have to belong to, like, or you don't have to believe what we believe to, like, belong to the Think Media community. Like, we love you. Like, you don't have to agree with us or have our same beliefs to be a part of this Facebook group or to be a part of our courses or whatever. But just so you know, we are passionate about your lifelong success. So that's why I brought up some deeper things that, like, even I've been reading, is because I don't want to just be a flash in the pan, like, oh, social media is a trend, let's jump on it, let's do like a cash grab, and like, let's do, like, it's hot right now. Yeah, there's opportunities, but we're not in get rich quick. We're in build wealth for sure. We're into generational wealth. We're into wisdom that's built on time-tested, woven into the DNA of the universe, principles that God wove into literally the fabric of creation. We're into building wise. We're into building smart. And that's what we hope to add value to you as well. We're obviously talked a little bit about psychology here. This is mindset. This is psychology. And then there's strategy, and then there's community. And that's what we're after. I believe that these are some of the mindsets early on, someone asked me during the failure session, what keeps you going? A commitment to that. I didn't want to get blessed too early because I want to be blessed in the end. I didn't want an inheritance too early. I want it in the right time. I don't want too much fame too quick because I don't want to get crazy. I don't want to get full of myself, pompous. I don't want to like lose humility. I don't want to get weird. I don't want to start treating people bad. Like, and God forbid I ever like go that way or that I'm there now. Like I want the right thing at the right time for sustained success. You heard what our values were when we were talking about reasons for this. It's about legacy. This is about legacy over currency. This is about impact. This is about generational wealth. This is about generational blessing. This is about building businesses and sharing wisdom about gardening and sharing wisdom about crafts and personal finance and sharing wisdom with entertainment and vlogging and travel and backpacking and nature and creation and all these things. This is about something so much deeper. So Heather, you asked what happens in the VRA community. And I just want to say, yeah, I mean, if you love this kind of stuff, and if you would even say too, you've been on the fence, you're like, man, I think I want to go deeper in this community. We're brainstorming about what we're going to do with this group. This group is going to stay around, the YouTube Influence Challenge group. We're going to do as much as we can here, but I think you probably also understand that you've seen the team. You've seen that we've got a company to, this isn't just me. This isn't just our wife. We're at like 12 people. We've got, of course, expenses and you understand we're running a business. We have a media company. We have the whole production side and all this stuff. And so where we devote our mega energy, like our core group is our Video Ranking Academy Facebook group. And those that have been a part of it have seen that it's been evolving. We add new shows. We have the VRA show with Tony, where you're going to get like Tony's tip of the month, and you get different guests and people that you can learn from, because we believe this, iron sharpens iron. I was reading that verse. It's a proverb, by the way. You know what that means? It's awful. In the Passion Translation, it talks about good friends are like a grindstone. Like, dude, I don't want to have a grindstone, but I do. I want to be hurt a little bit, to be challenged a little bit, to be called out a little bit, to be called out of complacency, to be called out of apathy. It's not like plastic sharpens iron. It's not like Play-Doh sharpens iron. It's iron sharpens iron. That's sparks fly. That's real uncomfortable. That's like, I didn't want to hear that, but man, I needed to hear that, because real love speaks the truth. And so when we get to hear from other people in the challenge, they challenge us, or other VRA members in the VRA show. So that happens in the Facebook group. What we do in there is we're going to be going 4 weeks in a row of coaching and group coaching for those that are jumping in to the YouTube bundle. But then every month we do one session. But then beyond that, and there's a whole library. In fact, let me just show you too, where I'll go on for a lot of times 30, 45 minutes, break down something new. Tony will go on for 30, 45 minutes, break down. So this is the Video Ranking Academy Facebook group. So even when you go into videos, you could see here's Heather and Tony, like 18 minutes. And as we go back, here's me just jumping on for 14 minutes. Here's the VRA show with Nicole for 43 minutes. Here was me breaking down just a bunch of training around analytics and going deeper and coming up with video ideas using a tool and whatnot. So this is the VRA Facebook group. So if you basically have loved this community and you're saying, yeah, I want to go to another level, I want to lean in, then that's something I would definitely jump into. And so you get that once a month, and the team is accessible. Not only that, you've got Alina and Jordan and people that are also just answering questions, sharing videos, or pointing you to the right modules or the right training, because this influence bundle is stacked, yo. Like when you really actually think about, like, if all you got was Video Ranking Academy, which people have paid twice as much as the bundle cost, it would be worth the investment. And you get Video Ranking Academy in the Facebook group for $997 or 12 payments of $97. If all you got was that, it's worth the investment. But then you've got the social media bundle, the coaching bundle, and the for coaching, the social media, the camera confidence, the YouTube hypergrowth. It's crazy. Like it's stacked up. If all you got was hypergrowth, it's worth that invest. If all you got was growth video tickets, wait and see. Wait until you see growth video, how amazing the content and the speakers are. You're going to love it. And so you have us in the group too, for when you get stuck, like someone holding your hand so you stay connected, but also help holding your hand to get through the content to always know what your next step is and what you should be working on next. So Heather, that's I hope I answered your question. And I'm going to catch up now and read what some of the people thought if the wisdom corner moments.
That's what we should call those. That was great. That was so good, Sean. Thank you so much. People were asking what scriptures were those? You said them so fast. So if you want to post in there, which ones those were that you were reading.
Yeah, I'll post
through.
them.
And someone asked what Bible you like to read out of. So you know, all those questions around YouTube and Bible. So you can post those in there as well. And gosh, just what an inspiration. So so grateful for that. And I want to bring back on Tony and Melissa. And Tony, I know, you know, you've been a part of this journey with us, even before as just a VRA student. And I know you had something you wanted to kind of add to the conversation on this. And I'm so excited to hear that.
Yeah. So my big thing that I just wanted to say to you guys was that, you know, Sean was talking a lot about how he wanted to grow slowly and wanted to grow at the right pace, really. And I'm going to tell you right now, like if you got 1 million subscribers overnight right now thrown upon you and your channel, it could actually destroy your life. Like that amount of influence, that amount of impact coming upon you overnight could actually destroy your life. We see it all the time with people that are maybe in entertainment and fame. They get, especially young age. I just want to encourage you guys that you don't want to go to a place where your gifts and your talents and your channel take you to a place where your character can't sustain it. Like your character, if you get to a place of influence and all this crazy influence, but your character can't sustain it, that will actually destroy your life. Like Sean mentioned, we have lottery winners who win the lottery. And I mean, so many of them go into spending it all, crazy depression, almost poorer than they were before they actually won the lottery. You don't want that. You don't want instant success. Instant success can kill a business. Imagine if a massive order comes through on a production company that doesn't have the sustainability to actually produce that product. It could actually destroy the company trying to fulfill those orders. So I just wanted to encourage you with that real quickly, is that you want to be at a place where your character can sustain the influence that you've built.
Mm-hmm. I love that. We're going to do Tony's tip of the days. We're going to do Sean's soapbox. We're going to do marketing with Mel. We're going to have lots of shows that are going to spark from this. But thank you so much, Tony, for just bringing that around, because it is so true. And I just love the wisdom from these amazing godly men who are leading this movement with us. So super excited for what's to come. And Mel, let's bring it back around. Let's bring this back up to Oprah status now that people understand the Oprah joke. So Mel, we had one final day, and I loved that people said their aha moments while YouTube and Tony's tips and, you know, really going into all that that we taught was really about time management, was really about how they were going to do this and sustain this. And so day 7 of our challenge was all about the repeat, was the 7th step, which is repeat. And that really has to do with how can you do all of this? And you know what I love about Think Media is that Omar's a creator and Tony's a creator and you're a creator and Sean's a creator. We all create differently, but what I think is amazing is that, you know, throughout this journey, we've all really adapted some time management skills to be able to allow for high productivity to happen. And so I would love for Tony to pull up day 7 challenge. And Melissa, who is doing the day 7 challenge giveaway?
Yeah, so we're going to bring Omar El Takore, sorry, Omar, on to do the day 7 challenge giveaway winner.
Oh, there's a Ruby. Ruby is one of the Think Media team members as well. Omar, oh my goodness.
Ruby, say hi.
Nope. Never on command.
So,
want
me to say the winner?
I think she should say it.
All right, so the winner, all the way from, I think, Honolulu, Hawaii, the least affected place of COVID-19. Drum roll it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, it's true though. True facts. All right, Maraca Shake. So it's Christy, I think Schaefer Araki, Christy Araki, and just simply she just said what I need to do next is take everything I learned this past week and apply it to my channel. Really just getting over myself and my worst. I'm my worst critic. We all are. Sorry, Ruby, you're tired. But Christy's excited, and then it's got to punch fear in the face and press record. That's right. Yeah, I know, Ruby. She's got to do it. People's opinions don't have to matter, and this is what I want to do. So I got to go do it. And she said, "Damn it!" But could bleep that out. Congratulations, Christy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Omar. And I just life yesterday, Mel's dogs were in the background. My kids were like in and out. I mean, it's just, this is our life and we love it so much. And while we love to be professional and polished, real life also happens and our kids matter. And Ruby is just the cutest. I love, look at everyone, so tired. Oh, little Ruby, so cute. Sean Bradley's going to make some appearances, I know, here inside of the Think Media world. He's going to be the newest Think Media model. It's going to be amazing. But let's go ahead and bring Tony back on. Tony, I would love to read through. Now, they were asked 3 different questions. What do you need to do next? And then also, what are you going to commit to yourself? And then what are you going to do when you feel like giving up? So I'd love to read through some of those, Tony, and let's pick some starter kit giveaways, Tony.
Okay, so we're going to go really random here, but thank you guys so much again for taking action and actually filling out the guide. So I'm scroll wheeling crazy. Here we go. What do I need to do next? I need to analyze my most successful blog keywords. I'm opening up my YouTube channel to support my food blog, then do keyword research in YouTube to see if some of them match and if I'm making a list of videos I need to make in the next month, which is awesome. What commitment am I making to myself? Publish 1 video per week. So far, so good. I've uploaded 4 videos and I've noticed an increase in views and subs. That's pretty amazing. What is my game plan when I feel like giving up? I need to create my community. When I feel that I want to give up, I need to find my tribe and talk to them because I know they will understand me. Could not agree more with that. Sylvia Martinez, so congratulations on winning a starter kit. And again, we are here for you. And again, for everyone that took advantage, I'm already been excited to actually jump into the Video Ranking Academy Facebook group. I've been interacting with some of you that already bought in the bundle and are part of our tribe. Again, like Sean said, no pressure though. Like if it's not right for you, the main win for you here is to find your tribe and find the people in your corner that can speak life and be really friends of your future. So congratulations, Sylvia. That was an amazing entry. Okay, let's see this next one. Random. Oh my gosh, someone took a picture of me dabbing. Yeah. I don't understand. That's, I guess, a thing in here. Okay. That definitely stopped my scroll, so great job. Okay. So the answer to the first one was, I think, what do I need to do next? Yeah. So what do I need to do next? So Kiara said, create. Couldn't agree more. Creators create. So keep posting videos. Second thing, what commitment do I need to make to myself? Don't stop until, right? You give up. That's when you fail. You don't fail if you don't give up. So keep pushing through failure. Number 3, which is, what is my game plan when I feel like giving up? Look at my 3 kids. I love this. Reference back to my whys. Give myself grace, take a week break, and get back at it. I love that. As much as we're like post 1 video a week, do that. There's going to be times where maybe you don't hit that 1 week mark. Be easy on yourself and pick it up and go again. I know for us personally, my wife's plant-based channel, like this last 2 weeks of both of our work lives have been crazy busy. So we haven't had time to post for a week and a half, I think it is now. But we're like, okay, next week we have our game plan. We know when we're posting again and getting back up on the horse. Can't encourage you with that enough. Kiera Brox Merkent, I think that's how you pronounce it. Congratulations on winning a starter kit. Thank you so much for taking action and participating in these challenges. Want to do one more? One more?
Yes.
Let's do one more.
Yes.
Okay. Scroll. Okay. Let's go right here.
I like the official way we're choosing too, Tony.
It's so official. I have not read through all of these yet, so I'm experiencing them live in front of you guys for the first time. So Kwong Yu Yang That's an amazing name. What do I need to do next? One, digest all the awesome content that I've learned in the last 7 days. Some of you do need time. You need time to digest this and really go through your notes and pick out what your next action steps is. I love that. 2, understand how a YouTube strategy will work with my current online strategy. Amazing. And start filming and posting. I mean, that's just a trend we're seeing here, is that action. It's the foundation of really having success on YouTube, is action. What commitment am I making to myself? The YouTube Influence Coaching Bundle. I didn't even know that was there. That's amazing. Awesome. Excited to have you a part of our family and a part of our team. Number 2, post once a week and create a system to do this. Absolutely amazing. What is my game plan when I feel like giving up? First, write down my vision and plan. Internalize it. Then when I do want to give up, pause, take a walk, and revisit what I wrote down. Let me just encourage you that you're going to come across times that are going to be challenging and hard. And instead of waiting for that time to happen, actually take some time ahead of the battle that's going to happen inside of you, ahead of the battle. Like, load yourself up with ammunition, load yourself up with things that you can look at and remind yourself that you are somebody who's going to push through these enemies that maybe are challenging you. And if you haven't watched the interview I did, I think it was 2 days ago. I don't even remember what day it was now. It's like these days are all melding together. I think it was day 6. Watch the interview, because Steve Panette, who I interviewed, who's a real estate agent, talks about a really practical way to actually combat these enemies when you face them in your head and in your spirit. So I definitely encourage you to check that out. And congratulations to all of you that won a starter kit.
So exciting. I want to bring Sean back on, and we're going to just, we're going to send you off with some final words. But Melissa, I'm not going to give it away. But I know that you and Sean have been secretly planning something in the background. Tony and I were kind of not aware of what was happening, and you guys were secretly planning something. We're not going to give it away today, but what do they need to pay attention to, Mel?
Yes, definitely pay attention to your email. As you know, we're always have some extra things we're throwing out there. So watch your email for something additional that might be coming your way shortly. And maybe pay attention to tomorrow's schedule, I guess is what I'll say. I'm trying to be extra cryptic, but basically just watch your email, because we do have something coming for you guys. And we want to make sure that you're aware of just extra stuff that we're throwing out there. So I'm very excited. I also want to go through just a couple deadlines for you guys, if that's okay, real quick, Heather. So I want everyone to know, we've been sending these out in email too, just so that everybody is fully aware of what your deadlines are for these things. The first deadline is tonight. So tonight, all of the sessions will be coming off of the Facebook group. So if you want to catch up on any of the training sessions, you'll need to get them, watch them tonight, and then they'll be coming off the Facebook group. If you are a VIP member, you'll have lifetime access to those. So I'm very sorry, the noise that it just started as soon as I started talking. If you're a VIP member, you'll have lifetime access to these sessions. So don't worry about trying to binge watch them too quickly if you're catching up. But if you want to join VIP, so you will have that lifetime access, the price will go up after tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, Thursday at midnight, is the deadline to get into the VIP and get these recordings for $97. So that'll be your last night to get that price on these. If you would like to get the starter kit, you will have lifetime access to the starter kit as well. So if you are jumping in now, you'll have that indefinitely. If you want to get the starter kit, the price for that will also go up after tomorrow night at midnight, so Thursday night at midnight. So make sure that you are grabbing that. You can get that at tubestarterkit.com. And then finally, if you would like to join us in Video Rank Academy and continue this community in that way, then you can jump into the YouTube Influence Bundle. And the deadline for that is Thursday night at midnight. And that's so that we can all start together as a group, moving into our coaching program and into all of the awesome opportunities we have to work together all together after this week. So those are the 4 main deadlines I wanted to make sure everybody is aware of. It's mostly Thursday night, but tonight for for sessions if you don't have VIP.
Yeah, and to just clarify one question, to be really clear, again, you can get access to the free challenge recordings until midnight tonight, and then basically the enhanced learning through either VIP, the starter kit, or the bundle, the price goes up or the offer goes away tomorrow night, Thursday the 21st. And so Yes, couple different things, and always be checking your email and your texts, because we're still going to be, letting people know, because people are international. Thank you. By the way, let us know where you're watching from. And we know people are watching from all over the world. And you're going to want to keep looking at your emails, because we'll be, letting you know about these deadlines. So you might get emailed a couple times a day just for the next few days. And then we really won't be bothering you, because we want to make people know about the secret thing that we're going to be doing tomorrow night, about the deadlines for things, about the deadlines of recordings, just really trying to communicate as clear as possible. So posts will be summarized here in the group. They'll be summarized in your email inbox. You'll get maybe a few text notifications about these different deadlines, because our heart is so that you just don't miss out, and you're completely aware of when things are ending and when things are expiring or going away, or the price is going up, so that we don't get emails. You go, wait, I didn't know. We're doing our best so that you know everything. And wait a minute, hey, I wasn't aware. And we realize we have an international audience, kind of a 24-hour cycle of communication. So we're going to be doing our best to be as crystal clear over the next couple of days. And we'd love to answer any of your communications about that. I saw someone say, I'm getting no emails. That still could be because they're going to either your junk mail folder, or like your Gmail or a Hotmail or whatever service you use, promotions tab. And so, by the way, we will continue sending you really valuable things after this week. We have a newsletter every week with our best free videos and our trainings. So you're going to want to make sure you stay on our list, and that you're actually getting the emails delivered to you. If you want to delete some of the notification ones that come to you, great. But we will be sending you a ton of value. If you've loved this challenge, stay connected with the content that we have for you. Make sure you're getting the emails. Make sure you're in the group. You might even want to turn on, post notifications for this group or whatever, those details, so that we can keep getting you information that's going to help you go further faster.
Yeah. So one of the questions that came in was, what happens to this group? This group is staying here. We will obviously not be doing lives every day, but we are still going to be here in the group. We'll be posting ways for you to engage with each other, to continue doing the work, and also helping you know where you can connect with us around the internet. So this group is still going to be here for you to be involved in. We may in the future do future challenges. We've loved doing this. So we may do a future challenge here in the group again. And we're just really excited for what this looks like. And the other question that came in was, what about these recordings? These recordings are in the VIP. So you have access to these recordings if you are part of the VIP for this challenge. Because over inside of the Video Ranking Academy Facebook group, that's a separate place. That was another question. It's a separate group, not this group. This is not the Video Ranking Academy group. It is a fully separate group that you can join. But if you have questions, please go to thinkmediabundle.com. Here's a couple of things. One, there's an extensive FAQ on that page. Two, read through the page, watch the videos that are on there. We explain so much. Probably the question you have in your mind right now is answered on that page. And then also there is a live chat. We actually have people that are standing by right now to answer your questions. If you need to go deeper and you can't find your answer on that page, they are there to answer your questions. So we want to make sure that you are getting all of all of that you need in order to jump into this bundle, because again, like Sean said, lifetime access, having access to the group, having the next 4 weeks of training that will be starting very soon. This is a no miss bundle. And if you know YouTube is right for you, I highly recommend that before the deadline goes away, that you jump in, that you take action today, right now, after this live, so that you can start to make your YouTube channel and your dreams a reality. So I'm really excited. I want Tony real quick to just send us off with just a word of encouragement, Tony, and then Melissa and me, and then Sean. So pass the ball so that we can wrap up this amazing challenge, and Sean can seed even more of you gave it away now, Sean. Now they know it's in the evening. Now they, like Sean trying to keep a secret is my favorite thing ever. So Tony, what words of encouragement do you have for those who are celebrating the end of this challenge today?
Yeah, my encouragement for you guys would be to keep going. I think it's been said multiple times in this group, and I think I started off actually when we first went live. I don't know if you guys remember, this feels like a lifetime ago, at least for me, when we first went live to introduce ourselves. I think it was like a week and a half ago now. I said the thing I'm most excited about with this challenge is for people to have focused intensity over time. So basically what that means is that you're having a focus, really focused, but you're also intense. So you're working hard at that focused thing, and then you're doing it over time. So here's the thing is that when you have focused intensity and then you put it over a longer time, that is what's going to generate unstoppable momentum for you. So I encourage you, after this challenge, continue to have focused intensity, continue to be consistent over time, and I promise you, you're going to get momentum. You're going to see growth. You're going to see change. And even if you're getting better 1% at a time, you're getting better. You know, think of it almost like a video, the way you see on the analytics. It starts to go slowly, 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 and maybe you don't even see a lot of growth, but it's just a little bit of growth, and you're getting momentum slowly and slowly, and then it starts taking off. That's the way I want you to see your YouTube journey. You're going to slowly get better. Maybe your friends don't see it. I'm telling you right now, your brother-in-law who doesn't have a YouTube channel, a personal brand, or growing, they're going to come at you and be like, what are you doing? They're going to be like, yeah, shouldn't fool around with that YouTube stuff. Like, you're going to have people that don't have influence in your life. They're going to come at you. They're going to not get what you're doing because they don't see the vision, but you see the vision. You're going to see it. You're going to say, no, I see this little growth. No, I see this little thing happening. And I just want to encourage you to keep fanning the flame of your vision. And you're going to see amazing momentum be generated in your niche, in your channel, and the things that you're trying to accomplish. But I'm excited to hear what Mel has to say. Mel, send us off with an amazing encouragement.
Thanks, Tony. Yeah, mine falls along very similar lines. I always find my own personal encouragement in the idea of getting 1% better every day. And so it's the idea that every single day, just focus on trying to make those small improvements, like Tony talked about, have that time of focused intensity, and just try to get a little bit better. If you try to do all of this stuff at once, it's going to be overwhelming and it probably will slow you down. But pick one thing that you really want to focus on and just celebrate those small improvements. And again, actually don't even call them small improvements. Celebrate every single improvement that you make, because each single one moves you closer to where you eventually want to be. And just think about how you're going to feel looking back a year from now, 2 years from now, onto this time right now. What is, Melissa 2 years from now going to thank current day Melissa for doing? Like, think about how you're setting yourself up for the future. And that's something that I keep in mind, because I think about where I was 2 years ago, and I'm so grateful for the work I put in back then. And just let that thought and the future, like the vision of the future that you have, carry you forward. Heather, what would you like to encourage our group with?
I am over here. My daughter's right here. She's like, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? I just really want to say, to just start messy, and just know that, I loved the analogy that Steve Panette said the other day. When you plant a seed, anytime you're doing gardening, it's dirty, right? So when you plant that seed, you got to get your hands dirty. And that looks like figuring out how to use the camera. That looks like getting the light set up. That looks like fumbling through your first 50 videos. That looks like not understanding how to do thumbnail editing. That looks like, like Sean said, maybe getting 5 views and 10 views and 50 views. And then all of a sudden that seed starts to sprout and you start to see some life happening. Right. And then from there, it starts to grow. You got to water it. You can't just start and then just stop. That's not going to help you. So you got to water it. You got to give it to some sunlight. You got to give it time. It's not like you plant a seed and you turn around, you've got an apple tree, right? But what will happen is over time that will grow. And over time, as you just stay committed to it, as you prune things back, as you go through the journey, you'll start to see the leaves that'll start to shade others, which is what Sean's created here. He's got a tree that he planted, and now the shade is covering all of us, and the fruit is forming on that tree. And from that is going to form new trees and new trees. And so I just want to encourage you that you got an apple tree inside of you. So just keep going, start messy. And I'm so excited to see what your journey looks like and the community that you make and the movement that you run. And remember, YouTube needs you. It needs you just the way you are. You don't need to change. You don't need to be different. You need to be you, because we want to see you and all of your glory on YouTube. You have greatness inside of you. And I truly believe that you have something to offer to this world, and your voice matters. And so I want to just encourage you to grab your phone, grab your camera, and press record. I'll hand it off to Sean Cannell for the last takeaway for today. And I'm excited for all that we have left for you tomorrow.
Oh man, how amazing. Like, you're trying to go up after Tony and Mel and Heather with just all the feels and all the emotions. Come on, YouTube Influence Challenge, you know, especially almost 850 of us still here at the end. And as we know, this is also just the beginning. Hit the thumbs up, the heart button, the wow face, maybe the tear face, because it's tears of joy for this moment. And I just want to say two main things. The first is, I'm just so grateful for you, and I respect you at whatever level you've been engaged at this challenge. You showed up, you took notes, you committed to yourself, you committed to your dreams. And I've seen, I'm just so proud that you're action takers. You're different than the majority. And usually if you're following the majority, you're doing the wrong thing, because a lot of people have given up on their dreams or they've settled. And I'm so grateful that you're pushing for more, striving for more. The Big Media team and I all talk about that. We just love being connected to people who are building, who are getting knocked down and getting up again, who are posting, who are creating more than they consume, who are doing big things, who are stretching themselves, who are building, who are investing in themselves. So thank you for being that kind of person. And we love that we got to meet you. And we believe that, again, this is the beginning of a relationship, and we hope a lifelong journey. You know, it's crazy to look at Omar's little daughter, Ruby, you know, and we're going to get to see Ruby grow up. I'm so grateful that my son, Sean Bradley Jr., is going to be able to grow up around Nathan and Cyrus and Kaylee and Ruby and the other Think Media team that'll have kids someday. And, you know, that's our value. It's family, it's legacy, it's team. And we believe that you're a part of that now, even at maybe a distant level, but who knows what we'll see each other in 2 years when we're not locked down anymore, or we'll see each other in Vegas to grow a video live, or we'll see each other at the next challenge. And for you, like, we're excited for this journey with you. And that no matter what level you invest, I respect you, and we've got so much free information for you. And I also really recognize that some of you are in such hard times. And what you did this time during this was you invested your time to be here. And I've heard some of you, you've had a spouse laid off. You're in really tough times and you absolutely can't do the YouTube Influence Bundle. And I respect that. But I do want to speak to a couple of you that actually can, and you're on the fence and you're hesitating. And I just want to encourage you a couple things, like disposable income. Like, think about the stuff we spend our money on, like movies, clothes, shoes, eating out, even camera gear, right? Like, cameras do not change your life. They really don't. It's the content that does. And I read a book that changed my life. It was called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it talked about investing in assets and investing in liabilities. And, you know, another shirt, or even potentially a meal, or some entertainment, or even potentially a camera, like these different things or whatever, like that's our disposable income that just goes away. And I'm sure a lot of us know that. It's like, bye-bye, like, I, you know, never saw that again, about potentially stuff we don't really need. And then that's a liability. An asset, investing in assets, is something that will make you more valuable in the future. So I know some of you are on the fence, and you have a chance to make an investment, to take some of that disposable income and invest it in something that'll help you make more money, that'll help you grow your skills, that'll help you get whatever clothes and shoes and other things like that you may want in the future. And money does replenish. I know that sometimes, even if it's our unemployment check or it's our check, like, more money will come to us, maybe another stimulus. Like, and I'm not saying do something risky or not feed your family. You get me. I'm saying money does come back, but there is a moment. It's not for everybody, but some of you that are on the fence, like, there's a moment where the wise move is to jump into something that's going to grow your learning, grow your education. You know, some of us worry about money. Money's good. Like money is a good thing. Money is an exchange of value. Like I go to the grocery store, I give them money for the groceries that I plan to eat later. Come on, somebody give me an amen. And I know that the value we've put together in this bundle is a fair trade. Like for what we're charging for this, it's beyond a fair trade. That when you get inside risk-free, you'll know that it's going to be 10, 100x what you invested, and that it's a fair trade to invest in your future. And some of you are on the fence too, because you're like, well, I already got a lot of information, but here's the thing. If information alone changed people, we'd all be healthy, wealthy, wise, fit, skinny, and driving whatever, right? There's so much information out there. What's powerful about this YouTube influence bundle is you're getting the Think Media team. You're getting not just strategy, but community. You're getting the other community members. You're getting like Nicole and Steve Panette and Mary and the momentum of that community. You're linking arms with those people. Again, you know, for some of you, you're like, look, this is just not the right time for me. I'm in a tough season. I can't do this. Catch the replays or jump into VIP or starter kit. Great. And even not that, like no matter what level you want to invest with us. But I want to call some of you out like a coach. I've challenged you before that like you have the resources. You could find the resources. Where there is a will, there's a way. And when you really think through this, disposable income, information, it's not information alone. You're getting crazy information and stuff you don't know. But more than that, you're getting the psychology and the implementation of the community that is built in this bundle. At whatever level, again, I love and respect you that you want to invest or not with us. But for some of you, that's the next step. And it's at thinkmediabundle.com. And so don't sleep on this, right? You get a couple emails, but then it's gone. And yes, can you join later? Yeah, but like, don't miss this special offer, like this price, this bonus stack. Someone asked, like, is what's going to be in the future? Can I get in? What happens is the price goes up and you don't get as many bonuses. So to get everything, you would pay tons more. Like you'd pay 3-4x to get the bundle. If you buy everything separately, you're going to pay almost $8,000 in the total stack. And then, you know, the value far exceeds that because we stand behind, meaning what you're going to get inside of everything. We stand behind that for the $1,000 that this program costs, that it's worth at least 10. Knowing the investment that I've done in terms of my time and Heather's time and our team's time and the learning and everything, it's easily worth $100,000. No question in my mind. I've been through a lot of stuff, man. You know, like I got the books, like been to the events. I got the lanyards. Stick with me. I'm going to show you. You want to think about, obviously this isn't going to be 2020. This was 20 because of the pandemic. This was 2019. This is how many events I went to. Like, what are we even talking about, right? Traffic and conversion, spoke there. You know, the NAM show, spoke there. CES, created content. Impact Summit, spoke at Kajabi Inspect Summit. Social Media Day, Social Media Marketing World, spoke there. Vid Summit, spoke there. Legacy Builders, bought tickets, went to that. Grow a Video Live, our event, we spoke there. So did that. Reach Live, got tickets, went to that. And went into the deeper sessions with these people. Like, you're getting our team and our wisdom and our brain in your corner. So that for those that you're kind of on the fence, it's all in, man. Like, you got to jump into this. And the final thing I want to say is, again, just thank you. Thank you for committing to yourself, being a part of this challenge. This is not the end. It is just the beginning. Yes, it is the end of the challenge. But it's the beginning of, you know, Think Marketing Podcast. I hope you're listening. I hope you're subscribed. Think Media. Hope you're subscribed. This group, we're going to figure out what's going to happen. Tomorrow night, yes, tomorrow night around 5 p.m. Pacific time, we do have something special happening. So save the date. I think it's going down at 6, but around 5:30, I think we're going to do a quick session here in this group and kind of rally up for it. Check your email. We got more stuff coming your way because we're just on mission to help, period. Our mission's not changing no matter what you do. We're on a mission to help 10,000 people create a full-time living doing what they love while making a difference in the world with online video, and we're going for it. You're seeing it's happening. Like, we're going forward. You are invited to come with us at whatever level. And so dive in and stay connected. To not be long-winded, what I would encourage you now is that I've been to a lot of things in my life, and I've been to like mountaintop experiences. You know what I mean? And this challenge is maybe kind of that. You're like, oh man, I learned my brain. I'm fired up. And exactly what Tony said, we got to sustain it now. And so I absolutely know that sustaining it it's critical to stay connected to information, to a community, to the right circle, to keep the fire burning. You know what I mean? Like you can't drive your car cross country without refilling the gas a couple times. Oh, Sean, but I have a Tesla. Okay, well, you're still going to have to stop at a few charging stations. Oh, Sean, I have the new Tesla. Well, you're still going to have to start. See, like you get the point, right? Like you still got to charge the batteries. You still got to fill the tank with gas. We are obsessed with your success. We are obsessed. My wife and I could have stopped doing this a while ago. Like we could have settled and been like, wow, we've hit like a pinnacle. Let's just ride this out. Let's go do our thing. But a conviction to build leaders, a conviction to help others, a conviction to build a movement, a conviction that your message matters and needs to get out in the world keeps us going. And so we're on this mission no matter what. Keep your gas tank full. Stay connected. Keep your Tesla battery full. Come on, Elon Musk. Stay connected. Because when we sustain this over the long haul, we overestimate what we might accomplish in the next 12 months, but we underestimate what we're going to accomplish in the next 5 years. I want to invite you personally to meet up with us in 2025. Ironically, we actually have it our mission that 10,000 people will come to Vegas to meet at Mandalay Bay in the convention center in 2025, because our mission is to help 10,000 people create a full-time living doing what they love with online video. 5 years from now, I want to personally invite you to come to Vegas, and that conference will be sold out, not because of people who've just met us, but because you said, I just got to go to the homecoming, man. I remember I was in that challenge. I remember, and I've been grinding, man. I've had some ups, I've had some downs, I've had some setbacks. I've been through some stuff, but man, I got a full-time living. I'm making a difference in the lives of people. Like I got a team now. I got like some other things going, whatever your ambition is. My church is thriving. My nonprofit's thriving. My business is thriving. I had a failed business on the journey there. I had 2 failed YouTube channels on the journey there, but I find my one. I'm not saying it's going to be all sunshine and roses. I'm saying we're going to get there, because if you don't quit, you win. You've pivoted a couple times. 2025, you're invited. Las Vegas, 10,000 strong. And people go, oh, how dare you have the audacity? Come on, if it's 4,622 of us, come on. We got to dream big. Shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars. You might hit the moon. And I want you dreaming big too. And we're here for you. We're not going anywhere. We don't want you going anywhere. Thanks so much for being a part of this challenge. Thanks for being a part of this community. Thanks for trusting us and investing your time with us. Thanks for those that are joining us and going to the next level in the bundle. Thanks for those that joined and jumped in the starter kit or VIP. And thanks for you that have just said, man, I believe in myself and my dream. I respect you at every level. I love you at every level. And I'm excited to build together over the weeks, months, and years to come. Thank you.
Woo! Woo! This is me just having fun. I love the 2025 vision. When we